everybody, welcome to the Warhammer Age of Sigmar Battle Report. I'm here with David. And he's throwing down some goats today. You had the best story for how this army came to pass. You had a friend who was throwing out old Warhammer sprues, and you were like, "I've got 32 mil bases," and you made yourself a Beastman army.
That's right. I pitched it to my wife, and she said no. And I said, "All right, well, I'll let you pick the color scheme."
Nice.
And here we are.
with a pretty pink and pale blue. What would we call this? A powder blue? It's more of like a. I'm going to call this a London fog.
A London fog.
I'm trying to figure out what the Pantone color name for this would be.
That's perfect.
I think it's London Fog.
That's perfect. My wife picked it perfect.
That's perfect. Excellent. So you've got a huge amount of like old Gorse on Gorse here for the Quarry Army, which is awesome. And then some new stuff too. You got some Tzeentch allies, and actually it's not even allies. It's just they're in the list, aren't they?
Yeah.
Horrifying because they're not just Arcanites of Tzeentch. They're just in the Beastman list as well.
Yeah, they synergize terrifyingly well with a lot of the units.
I'm going to find out what the current meta for Beasts of Chaos is apparently. So we're playing 2,000 points. We're playing a Better Part of Valor, which is a 4 scoring zone 1, and we're going to use the new setup and battle plan stuff from the 2019 handbook. You also use some contrast paints on here, which look great. So let's take a look at the armies, and we'll get this underway. So here's my 2,000 points of Stormcast Eternals. We're going to be led by the Lord Arcanum on a Griff Charger to cast some magic and be awesome. He has one endless spell he's given everyone access to, and that's going to be, because I had 10 points left over, the Malevolent Maelstrom. I've literally never used it before, and it was painted 5 minutes before I started shooting just now, so yeah, go airbrushes. My other heroes, we've got a Lord Castellan, and then Lord Celestant, rather, and a Lord Castellan over here. And then we also have a ally in the form of a Lord Master of Hoth with a unit of Swordmasters to be his bodyguard, just because they look cool and they're hanging out with friends. And then we got Big Daddy. We got the Lord Celestant Prime. He's going to hang out in the clouds until it's hammer time, and then it's going to be hammer time. And maybe he'll get Hand of Gloried, which would be super sweet. Although I think he shows up at the end of the movement phase, which would preclude me from doing that the turn he arrives. But we could do it later turns, and Hand of Gloried Lord Celestant Lord Celestant Prime is probably a horrifying thing. And now that I've announced that, I'm sure that I'm not going to be allowed to do it by David. Then we got some battle line. We got a 10-man unit of super sweet basic Hammer Bros, which is the Liberators. You're going to get some +1 armor save from the Lord Castellan. And we have a unit of Evocators as my other unit, and my other 2 battle lines are going to be Sequitors and a unit of Adjudicators. Then we've got some Vanguard Raptors, long straight crossbows, and some Aether Rings, just because I've never used them before. I'm going to try they can intercept charges, which is pretty cool, for a grand total of 2,000 points of beautifully synergistic color scheme-wise between my elves and my bros, Order, and Stormcast Journals. Should have mentioned that I'm a Tempest Lord Stormhost here, which means I get a 4+ extra command points for every round. I have the command ability Rousing Oratory, so my heroes in general can give rerolls of 1 to wound within 6. Sorry, it's within 6 or 12. No, sorry, 9 or 18 actually. 18 from the general, 9 for everyone else. And then I also have my command trait +1 to wound rolls for my melee weapons, of within 6 of another unit for my general here. And then also my artifact of power is going to go on him. If he's on the battlefield and alive, on a 5+, I recycle my command points, which is sweet too. And so here's David's 2,000 points of Beasts of Chaos. I'm a little bit outnumbered, so what do we got here?
Lots of angry goats. So we'll start with the flying ones on the flank here. We have a Zangor Shaman on Disc of Tzeentch. The spell that he knows is the -1 to your armor save within 12 inches of him spell.
The one whose name I forget, but I know what it does.
I know the spell real good. 3 units of 3 Zangor Enlightened. They hit hard, they go fast, and they got 1,000,000 attacks. 10 units of basic Gores with sword and board. Their shields give them +1 to their save, bringing them to a 4-up, but only in melee. Here we have the Beast Lord, Hoof Scream. He likes to run around and beat things. He has the Mutating Gnarl Blade, which I have to take because my army is Gave Spawn. And what this does is it gives him +2 damage to his 6 attacks. So he has 3 damage attacks.
Jesus.
But everyone he rolls is a mortal wound to himself. But he rerolls 1s to hit because he's dual-wielding weapons.
Right.
We have right behind him a Great Bray Shaman who likes to make the goats go fast. He has, I believe it's called Vicious Stranglethorns. He picks a terrain piece wholly within 24 of him, and every enemy unit within 3 inches of it just takes D3 mortal wounds.
Yikes.
Back here we have 4 10-man units of Ungor Raiders running around, shooting bows, going quick. We have the General of the Army, my Shaggoth, or Shaggy as he's lovingly dubbed. He knows the spell, which is Ice Storm Blizzard.
Yep.
And what that does is, within 21 inches, you're at You're at half charge, half move, and half run.
For everyone, or just a unit?
A unit within 20.
Got it.
And he rides the lightning for d6 inches every turn. Finally, we have 2 Chaos Spawn, which are kind of crucial to this army. As Gave Spawn, I can burn a command point to give a model or a unit within 12 inches of them plus 1 attack to every single weapon profile.
Sweet. And
we have here the Gorgon, the big man himself. He hits real hard and likes to eat things. Finally,
I'm an ally.
We have an ally, a 160-point Chaos Sorcerer Lord on a horsey with demonic power.
He gives a unit all the rerolls, so whatever your unit is not going to fight first. They get to reroll.
Exactly. Reroll wants to hit, to wound, and save.
Awesome. And there it is. 2,000 points of a Beast of Chaos. Should mention also that I have Stormcaller as his big spell, which is the whole battlefield on a 6+ takes D3 mortal wounds, because he calls the lightning. You want lightning? We got lightning. There are 6 objectives on the table. They're actually a bit bigger than this. You'll score within 3 of these. And you can burn them at the end of any battle round to score VPs based on the number of rounds that you've held it for. So if you hold it for 1 round, it's worth 1, 2 rounds, it's worth 2, 3 rounds, it's worth 4, and if you roll it for 4 rounds, it's worth 8. Yeah, so and the game ends on turn 5, and the most VPs win. So it's not progressively scored, it's how long you think you can hold them for, and the longer you hold them for until you burn them, the more they're worth. So we're gonna now set up we have two large, 3 small pieces of train. All right, train's in place. We got some sweet Azurite ruins. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pieces of Azurite ruins and a Witch Fate Tor, and then some walls. So walls, and 1 more walls in there. And we've just rolled off for for territory. So this is my territory. This is the beast territory, and you've placed your Goat Rock not within 3 of other terrain or an objective, and we are ready to rock and roll, placing our units. We'll be back after deployment. All right, and we are deployed. So we have our 2 bros in the back. So of course the Lord Celestant in reserve, and also my Evocators going in reserve to ride the lightning. I have my Lore Master, Judicators, Sword Masters screening here because there are goats potentially in the back room. We have my Lord Arcanum, my big fat unit of Liberators with my Lord Castellant, the Aether Wings, along with the Vanguard Raptors up top, and then the Sequitors with the Lord Celestant. For you, you've got Goat Boys, Spawn, Bow Goat Boys, keep them from de-striking, Shaggy Shaggoth, your Gore Lord, the big posse of murder turkeys on discs, and then more little Goat Boys. Your friendly neighborhood Chaos Lord, there to make the Gorgon amazing with his reroll everythings, and another Spawn in doing the rear defense. So I obviously had less drops, which means I can choose who goes first, and I will do so. First hero phase, I get a CP, and then on 4+, I get another one because I'm so smart and good at doing war. I do.
Super good.
Yeah, extra war for me. I forgot your pregame moves, so we're just gonna do that right now before I continue my hero phase, which is walking forward.
Just a little bit.
Being little hoofy mans.
Go little goats, go. Just getting out of the way.
And there they are. Everybody moved up 6. So now I'm gonna Warding Lancer into these fools for +1 save. And remaining hero phase things. I'm gonna Hand of Glory this fool, because I can, and I don't with the snake eyes. Check out a Lightning Storm on Big Boss Man over there. Try and hit the whole table with some mortal wounds. I have a 5, which is a nothing. Everything's going great. All right, well, that was a magic face. That was a thing that happened.
What's your magic item?
What? My magic item?
Yeah.
Oh, +1 to wound.
Okay. On his staff?
Yeah, on my kill stick.
The stick.
Let's do some runs.
Alright.
We're doing some movement, I guess. These fools are just gonna go make it so that no one can come in the back door. Hello, everyone. We are Burbs.
But I'm the one who knocks.
I know. This Jerkstain's gonna run and go 11. So, again, to do basically the same thing. Let's go stand 9 away from these guys and 9 from an edge. Hello. Bring a Beast Lord in the corner if you want, that's about it. Actually, he's gonna go a little bit over, just to make it so that no one can go in this corner, because he can go 11. And then I'm gonna ride the Winds of Theoric with him. Yeah.
He's so
and
fast.
Be like, wah! Now no one goes anywhere. The rear secured. I think we're just happy to kind of let you come to us with everybody else. Everybody's holding his own right now, which will secure them for us, then we can push up later. I could push up a little bit, because all I have to do is have a guy on it. So we're just gonna push up slightly. Because if one guy's within 3, then I'm holding this zone. You guys are going to hold back a little bit, though, because I'd rather they didn't fight the crazy disc people. From the movement phase on to the shooting phase, I'm going to spend a CP from the boss to make them reroll 1s to hit. And get it back immediately. Sweet, I like where this is going. I'm going to spend a CP to make them reroll 1s to wound. And I'll get it back. So it actually goes. Sorry, that's his Rousing Oratory, which is a sweet Stormhost ability that I have. And then they're going to try and headshot this fool over here. So I got 3 shots sitting on 2s. Ha! I didn't miss. And then we on 3s. Yep, rerolling 1s. Yeah, 3s rerolling 1s. 3s. Rolling 1. Sweet. Make it a headshot.
No.
No.
He lives.
So 2 -2.
All right, he doesn't get a save.
So 4 damage. Well, let's do you fools now. You didn't get Hand of Gloried because my elf man sucks. And I think... Let's see if they're all in range, but if not, I'm shooting them. Little man's it is. So first round on 3s. Your Chaos. And 3s to wound. 1 at -1.
No save.
Okay, and then the boss man hits. Wounds. Sorry, hits 6 times actually, sorry.
Oh, okay.
Because it's D6 hits. He's got the Shockbolt Bowl. And kills 4 more. So 5 dead. Can't throw hammers because it's too far away. So that looks like my shooting phase. I got no charges. Battle Shock for these guys.
Pew pew.
+5.
For every 4.
9.
So 5 over 9.
Bye. 1 Beastermans from Beaster Island. What would you like to do first?
All right, so we'll start off with the hero phase. Kay. First thing that happens is I get a command point because I showed up.
You did.
And then...
Can I 5 passes to your command point?
I'd rather you didn't.
I don't think I'm allowed.
Not this game. Not with that model.
Okay, that's fair.
And then I get a primordial call point for showing up.
Yep.
And then my Shaggoth rides the lightning. He goes 5 inches.
He's so into that.
Right there.
Okay.
Just going within the 30 inches of that arc. Oh no, he ran away. Never mind. There's no point moving. He was just too far away for me to dispel. I'll stay right where I am.
Sweet.
Okay, so now into the hero phase proper. He's going to do D3 mortal wounds to himself to generate extra primordial call points. So he takes 1 mortal wound, giving me a 2nd primordial call point.
This is, you can use this to make more units?
Yeah.
Sweet.
So at about 4 is when I can start summoning Ungors.
Got it.
And then he is also going to cast, I don't think anyone's within 21 inches. So he's just going to lightning bolt himself to heal that one back. And he rolls a 10 to cast.
That'll do it.
And he'll heal back his 1 wound.
Sweet.
And reroll failed 2 wound rolls for the rest until my next hero phase.
For all those guys he's going to fight right now?
Yeah, so many of them. You don't even know.
That's fair.
He'll cast Demonic Empowerment on the Gorgon because he's right there. Rolls an 8 to cast. I think... Oh no, they're in reserves. And he's way more than 30. So the Gorgon now rerolls once to hit, once to wound, and once for his saves. Because he's super spicy. I don't think anyone's within 18 of him. So no Arcane Missiles for me. He, however, is going to target... hold it within 24... No, he's going to target this piece of terrain with Vicious Vile Thorns. Some angry buildings.
Who's doing it?
This guy right
here. Okay, yeah, you can see that.
Yeah. So he's going to cast... oh man, I can't think of blank in the name. It's going to do mortal wounds to these guys.
Yes, make the building explode.
Yeah, rolls a 7 and it casts...
Off. D3.
1 mortal wound.
After phase is over, this guy took a wound.
Oh, and he will use Oracular Visions on these boys here to give them reroll 1s to saves.
As you do.
As you do. Alright, so let's get to the moving phase then. So these Ungors are going to run up because they can run and shoot their guns. And they're going to move just within 18 inches of these Sequitors so that they don't get melted. So they're not moving terribly far here. I will use the movement to jump over because they're going about 13 inches at this point.
They'll probably be okay.
Yeah. Just scooching on up and knocking over terrain. Now we're going to move the Gorgon up. He's going to get nice and cuddly with these boys, just in case you decide to charge him. He will stay about 2.5 inches away from the front of the unit, so that your 2-inch range weapons don't just murder him before he gets to even fight.
Okay.
And then, sorry, Wizard Man will run to the back and hold that objective. He's not going terribly far. The Enlightened are just going to fluck around like the birds they are, also cuddling up to the Ungors with their incredible 18-inch or 16-inch move. Just hiding behind them there, hoping not to die. And these guys are just going to crowd around here, waiting for the inevitable tidal wave of golden dudes that's going to come screaming from the skies.
Gold Rose, yeah.
Shaggoth is going to scooch over here, just so he can be within range of holding that objective. He's pretty close to the Hearthstone, so he should be able to ride the lightning right back to the 3-inch mark there.
Is everybody moving on turn 1?
Yeah.
Okay. Shooting. You got some bows over here.
Alright, so we're going to start with our goats hiding over here in the corner. They get 10 shots, and the half-horn gets +1 to hit, so he hits on a 3-up.
Sweet.
At the Sequitors. The half-horn misses. Everybody else... Oh, didn't do so good. And winning on
3 hits on 4s.
Winning on 4s. Wow.
2. Some sweet 4+. We're good.
Golden. Oh.
More guns? Oh, you forgot your ambush? Yeah,
It
okay.
has to show up right now.
Yeah, it has to show up on turn 1. That's
Okay.
cool. It's fine. All we did was shooting, so feel free to
Exactly.
ambush where you want. We'll just show up over here. So you've got a unit of goats, a unit of the warlord, or sorry, the beast lord,
Yeah.
a unit of the flymans, and then 2 units of shooters.
So many guns.
All right, so now the rest of your shooting in the shooting phase, because you've got 2 more units of bows here that are all within 18. Who do they want to target?
All right, they're just going to shoot swordmasters.
Sure.
So these 10 in the back are going to go first, just in case I actually kill something. A half horn on a 3. Misses. Everybody else on 4s.
2.
Just 2. And
Doing
on
great.
4s. 1 wound. No red.
Highly technological. 4+. Reroll because I'm a swordmaster. Good.
Caught it with the sword.
Second one, yeah, your boss man misses. And then
Oh.
3.
Come on, boys.
I mean, it looks like my magic phase over here.
Ooh,
2 more, 4 pluses. And we Jedi them out of the air. Alrighty, I'm gonna go for the Miracle Alarm Bomb.
let's do it. So first
that
we're
9.
going to send in... Oh, I'm sorry.
Go for it, yeah.
Okay. We're going to send in the Enlightened first, see if they can get that 9-inch charge. Oh,
Oh, potato.
it's looking likely. That's a 9-inch charge.
You got it, yeah. You're in.
All right, in they go.
Go get him, Zangs.
Zoom. Zoom.
And they all fly, so they can go over, and then can you send the boss?
Let's give it a shot. We'll see what happens. That's a 9 inches.
Whoa, double miracle roll.
2 miracle charges.
Sweet.
That is.
Fight phase, you're first.
Okay, I'm going to pick the Beast Lord to fight first.
He is 1,000,000 damage.
He does 6 attacks.
Sure.
3's rolling 1s. Because he's an angry goat man with lots of sticks.
2 his way.
Perfect. And then he wounds on 3s, no rerolls. Oh, man, that was pretty bad.
2.
2 wounds, -1 to your save.
2 5-ups.
3 damage apiece.
3. So 3 guys die. Take 1, 2, 3 bros.
All right.
So if you attack someone who hasn't activated yet, you get to reroll everything, yeah?
Correct.
Okay, so...
No, who has activated.
Who has activated,
So
yeah.
once they fight, they reroll.
So I have no choice here. I can't not activate. Well, I guess we just pile in and try and keep you from piling in. So let's all pile in. He's just going to wrap a little bit so they can also fight the Enlightened. Piling in.
25 mil-inch base privilege.
Yeah, I should be able to get in between my bros here.
Easily.
It's like all but the banner's going to get to fight. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 guys, plus 1 for the champion. So that's going to be 12, 13 attacks. Don't have a hero nearby to make them rerolls, so we're just going to go straight 3s and 3s. Not that they needed the help, apparently.
No. They're
And
so
then
angry.
3s. So 11 hits. Take
Jesus.
8 saves at -1.
Oh, dear.
You made them mad. On 5s?
All right, they're so angry. They have a 5-up save reduced to a 6-up.
Okay.
All right, so
You take 7 wounds.
7 wounds. That's enough
Doesn't
to kill
quite kill 2.
1.
I forgot these guys actually reroll 1s to hit all the time now, and I got 1/1 in my attack roll. It hits, and...
Don't do it. Yeah!
Ah,
Dice
curses.
gods.
I want to kill the last guy. So go for your attacks back now. You've got 8,
Quite a few.
12, 25?
So they have 3 attacks each with a spear.
Yep.
The Enlightened, the leader of the unit, gets +1 attack.
Right.
Then they have a beak each, and then they get D3 attacks for each disc.
Sweet.
All right, so this guy's
So that extra guy not dying is a huge deal.
is a huge deal.
Is a huge deal. Got it.
All right, so these guys going to pile in.
Okay.
So they get 3 attacks apiece.
And they roll everything now because I've activated.
Exactly. Unit leader gets +1. So these are the spears hitting on 4s. Rerolling their 2 misses into hit. And then they're wounding on 3s. Rerolling this. Alrighty, so that's 6 wounds at -1.
Okay.
2 damage apiece.
This is just going to kill the unit then. 5s. They're dead. That's 8 wounds.
Yep.
Bye! All right. Here's hoping I don't get double rounded. Your battle shock for you, yeah? You lost a guy?
On a 6, 1 runs away. No!
Peace out. At least it's the wounded guy. All right, round 2. Let's see who's going first. We both kind of need this. I really don't want to get double rounded. And
5.
is you. Your phase. What you got?
All right, so first, Shaggoth is... Oh, actually, victory points for the last round.
Do you want to burn anything?
No.
Didn't think so.
We control everything on each of our deployment zones,
Yep.
right? Cool. Shaggoth is going to move his D6 inches to ride the lightning, 1 inch, back in range of the Herdstone. I'm going to get a primordial call point for showing up, putting me to 3. Get an extra command point, putting me to 2, because I didn't use one last turn. Let's cast some magic. So, we're going to make a repeat of last time. He is going to cast the spell on this that makes it do mortal wounds to everybody around him. Rolls an 8 to cast. So just these boys here take another 1 mortal wound.
So it kills a guy.
This wizard will demonically empower this Gorgon for a mighty 7, so it casts. And then the wizard over here also has 18-inch range spells, but I don't think he's in range of anybody. He is not, so he's just gonna hold. Oh, and he'll Oracular Vision the Enlightened, so they reroll once to their saves.
Sweet.
I think. The Shaggoth. Are you within 21? You are not. He'll do D3 mortal wounds to himself. He'll take 3 mortal wounds this time, bringing me up to 6 primordial call points. And then he'll cast a lightning bolt on himself to heal up, which he fails with a 5.
Sweet.
And that's the hero phase. Let's get some goats going fast. Start off with these Gores over here.
Okay.
They're going to run an extra 4 inches. So they get to go a total of 11.
And they can run and shoot, but not run and charge, right?
Correct.
Got it.
And they get +1 to run from their horn. That's where they're just going to go out of the way. Alright, now it's time for the Gorgon to move over. These guys are about 17 inches away, so his 8 inches will get him right there.
So he's going to need a 9-inch charge.
Yeah. I've rolled 2 already so far. We'll see if I can pull out a 3rd.
And then 16 inches for your flyboys.
Yeah. They are wholly within 12 of the wizard, so they actually get to go 19.
Sweet. You don't measure vertical distance? For within?
They can fly.
No, for measuring ranges, though. You still measure vertical distance, don't you? Just fly over.
Zoom! Flying at the speed of sound. We'll move a little bit shy there so that we're not blocking the Gorgon in. So he actually has room to make his charge there. Shoot everyone with.
Says that 3? Yeah.
So we're going to have our flying disc man go wizard hunting over this way.
As you do.
Eat us some elf flesh. And the Beast Lord is going to, surprise to no one, get cuddly with adjudicators.
Kill everything he sees.
Probably. Big Mess of Goats is going to run an extra 1 inch, so they get to go a total of 8. And they can run and charge.
Sweet.
As you do. Getting ready to take up space and be annoying. Cool.
Ungors?
Both units of Ungors are going to run and shoot their guns. They get to go a mighty 3 extra inches, bring them up to 10. They're just going to shuffle their way over there. Whoop! Flying fences. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10.
Don't they have a banner?
Oh, they do have a banner. You're part of that banner.
There you go.
There you go.
That's 9. 1 more. There you go.
Math is hard.
Last one.
And these guys are also going to go an extra 5. They're just going to shuffle this one.
Get in the middle, yeah.
Yeah. Keep them separate. So over here, these Enlightened are also going to zoop up across the table. They're going to land over here just to kind of defend from the inevitable counter charge when those those Liberators start having ways with my army. And the Shaman's going to zip up here as well. He's only going to go his 16. Ah! He forgot his disc. To give everyone a nice +1 to hit with their spears. And this Wizard's just going to run up to keep up with his buddy. No more than 9 inches. Come back, I miss you.
All right. You've got shooting your guns.
I do. Let's shoot some bombs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 9. So we'll start over here. These Ungors are going to shoot at the Sequitors.
Get them.
One half horn, it misses. All of his buddies. Alrighty, hit 4 times. Winning on 4s. Get back here.
Yeah.
We got a runner.
1, 2. 4 up. Reroll once.
Yeah.
Lose a wound. All right. Who's shooting first?
Alright, so we've got the Ungors there, only did the 1 wound.
Yep.
Let's do those boys over there.
This one now? Okay.
Yeah, let's shoot at some Judicators. The half horn misses. Seems to be the part to play in this game.
4.
And 2 wounds.
2. Okay. And then they are just 4 pluses, no rerolls.
They left their
Lose a
shields
guy.
home.
Peace. 2. Second verse, same as the first.
Yeah.
Got him.
Horn misses. Everybody else. 1, 2, 3, 4. And wounds 3 times.
Okay. 4 pluses. Ah! Nope. 1 more.
Alright, that's it for shooting. Let's do some charging.
Okay.
So, Beast Lord McCossum Pants is going to try to charge.
They're all snakes.
No snakes! No snakes.
That's good.
He's going in.
To kill that unit by himself.
Here.
These guys.
They're going in. 4.
Yes. Hi.
Gonna find himself a
They'll
wizard.
fight me, Archmage or a Lore Master.
And then these guys are gonna charge in just to get some.
Just to be
free
bodies.
movement.
Well, to be bodies.
7 inches. Yeah, exactly.
Just to score the zone. To make sure that there's no way I can hold the zone.
Exactly. So they're gonna go their 7 there. And just zip around.
There you go. And then over here.
Over there. Let's get those enlightened in there.
Double enlighten time.
They're
11.
going
And then the other unit.
Light behind them are going
7. More than enough.
Alright.
So they can go the other side if they want. And
Exactly.
party over there. And I get to be an enlightened sandwich.
You,
Gorgon, get that 9. Do it.
is it going in? Nope, that's a 6.
Finally not a 9.
I failed the charge.
Where would you like to go first?
Let's go with these enlightened back here.
The ones we roll ones.
No, they just roll once of their saves.
No, didn't you? Oh, that's right. You didn't bless him with the thing.
blessed
That's
the
right.
Gorgon.
You blessed the Gorgon instead.
That was foolish of me. Alright.
Not that I think it's going to matter. I'm going to power my, I guess, weapons?
Okay. So we're going to attack with our spears here, hitting on 4s because the shaman's too far away to buff them.
Relevant.
All those 3s. And then winning on 3s. So that's total of 2 wounds.
3 minus 1.
Yep.
4 lives. Real ones. Nope. It's 4 damage.
Yes.
Kills 2. Take off 2 regular arrows.
Alright.
Oh, that's right. We total this, don't we?
Yep.
You've done 4 damage.
And the discs are getting
8 attacks.
brutal, yep. There we go. 1 there. And they also hit on 4s and 3s. Doot, 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 doot. Come on, guys, get it together. 3s. 3 wounds. -1 to your save again.
-1 of my save on 5s. And I don't reroll that. So how much damage?
D3.
Oh, Jesus.
So 4
4
damage.
more. So 2 more dead. 1 guy's left.
And then the beaks.
The boss stares at you.
And then the beaks. Hitting on 4s.
2.
That's 2 hits. Winning on 5s. Nothing.
Sweet. The boss stares at you. Well, I can't kill him, so it's pointless to fight. I'm just giving him rerolls if I do. I can kill some goatmans before I die, and then this guy's gonna murderize me. So let's do that. How many wounds does he have?
5.
It's impossible to... Oh, sorry. If I hit him with absolutely everything, I could potentially kill him. But that seems about as likely as an unlikely thing. So I'm just gonna pile over here. And stay in the zone. So I'm just gonna move into there. And we'll stab goat. 3 attacks. I can't even kill him. So 3s and 4s. Nothing. Sweet. We'll go finish off the... I haven't removed the models yet, but we know there's one guy fighting there. So if you'd like me to remove the models, I can. You can have them stand around him in an epic showdown. These guys are all dead, and they can just take a spot if you want.
It'll be like one of those magic tricks where there's just a bunch of swords going into a box.
Surprise!
He lived!
At least you don't reroll now.
No. 4s. 'Cause they flew too far away from the shaman.
Oh.
That's okay.
Only 4. Okay.
5.
Only 5? Okay, I take 6 damage. I'm just dead. Alright, who's going next of these murder posse?
Let's go with the Beast Lord.
Sure.
So yes.
Oh, no, technically I get to go next.
Oh,
don't
yeah,
I?
you do.
Yeah. Well, I have to do this, not that I want to. 3s. And 3s. Make a save.
5 up. Got him in the eye.
Take a wound. 3 wounds left. Feel free to kill him.
Okay, let's do that then.
On 4s. And you reroll everything now, because I could not activate him.
Correct.
And then 3s, rerolling everything. And 3 at -1. 5s. Take 4 damage. Got 1 left.
All right, the disc gets D3 attacks. Hitting on a 4.
Rerolling.
It hits
Winning on a...
3. It's a 3.
Okay, and 5 up. Nope, dead.
All right.
Peace out. Beast Lord.
The angriest of the goatmens.
Go get him.
His 6 attacks. Rerolling all these ones.
Because it's paired blades.
Oh, he takes 2 mortal wounds because I rerolled back into 1s.
Yeah, take that.
He's hurting.
Beast man. 3?
3 wounds, -1.
-1. 5 ups. 6 damage. Kills the unit. Alright, so battle shock test here. I'm okay.
Here.
And then end phase, you're going to burn 5 of the 6 objectives
Yep.
for 8 points. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Yep.
And that's game. Because I could, if I held this one for the entire rest of the game, I could draw. But there's more models in this unit with him and this than possible for me to score. And as soon as you reset this, I can't get it anymore.
Or I could also just hold this for an extra turn and then burn it.
It's irrelevant. Well, no, because you could, yeah, if you want to. But there's no point you not burning it for 8 right now and just winning the game. So top of 2, that's game for the Beastman. So we got a top of 2 win for the Beast of Chaos in what we're now discussing. How do we fix this mission? Because I don't know of any army that wouldn't just burn their home ones on round 1, and it's really hard to make an 18-inch cross-the-table charge on round 1 to even contest the other ones.
Right, exactly.
So this is like a mission where I'm not, so as of today, which is, because you're watching this in the future, it is August 15th, 2019, we looked in the General's Handbook FAQ, and there's no, like, we thought maybe you can only burn 1 per round, but it literally says in the 2019 General's Handbook you can burn as many as you want, 1 or more. There's no reason not to burn all yours and then jam into your opponent's half of the table.
Yeah.
Because he can either burn all of his if you don't get there for a draw, which means both sides play to a draw. But if you can just take one of them back during your turn, which either of us could do just by jamming bodies forward, I don't know how you win this game. whoever goes first on round 2 has a massive advantage because they burn all of theirs and set the tone.
Yeah.
And it's a big board to cross. And both of us had deep striking units, but we both screened against them as any person would.
Yeah, exactly.
And kept the other from taking those zones back. So this is an interesting one. I feel like this mission is just lopsided to whoever gets the second round.
Yeah, it kind of writes itself, which is a little frustrating.
Yes, because I was going to do the same thing. Okay. If I had gotten to go first in round 2, I'd have burned all my home objectives, dumped evocators into the back with the prime, and been like, YOLO, like let's do this, like let's go fight. Let's see if your Chaos Sorcerer on a horse can fight the prime. Because I think the answer is no. And then because all you have to do is reset the clock on 1.
Yeah.
Or even just burn one other one, and the opponent can't come back from it, because you'd have to hold the other ones for the entire rest of the game and never lose them.
Yeah.
And then you're just running forward from your own half of the table.
It's not just a matter of holding the objective; it's the fact that you score them multiplically more further on.
Right. Yeah. And as soon as if you even just reset it.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't know of a time where you'd reset it and not burn it too.
That's exactly it.
You'd always burn it, because then they can never come back.
Exactly.
Yeah, this is a very like quick one, and it seemed to be determined more by the fact that we just had a double turn.
Yeah, which is
more than
weird,
anything else.
because they flipped Scorched Earth, which used to be very similar, and they completely rewrote it to not be that way.
I feel like if it was burn 1 per round, that would probably fix it.
Yeah.
It would be one of those ones where it's like you can burn 1. Or even just have it descend. Like if for each one additional one you burn, you lose a VP or something off of it.
Yeah.
There's like a bunch of ways to quickly fix that. Anyway, I hope they fix this one, because this was one of those ones where like we were set up for a really good game and then someone just won.
Yeah, it just kind of came out of nowhere.
And you killed a whole bunch of guys too, but like
you would have hit her back real hard.
There's literally nothing I can do at this point to win the game. Yeah. You have more models than my entire army left in my deployment zone, and even if I kill like half of them, he'll score the objective in the next round, and that'll be it. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this. We'll see you for more Warhammer Age of Sigmar in the future. Big thanks for watching. Next time, Mash, this is David. Happy Wargaming.
Happy Wargaming.
I hope you enjoyed that video. If you want to support the channel, of course, like and subscribe and hit the little bell below so you get notifications when I post future content. I do post stuff 7 days a week. If you want to support the channel further, you can, of course, buy a t-shirt through Spreadshirts, buy a measuring gauge or objective markers from Death Ray Designs, or, of course, most importantly, there is Patreon. Patreon is what makes all this possible, keeps the lights on, pays for the studio costs, pays for the equipment, model costs, and everything else, and most importantly, puts food in my kids' bellies and a roof over their heads. Big thanks to everyone, past, future, who supported me. I do this stuff because of you guys, and of course, I will continue doing it as long as I can.